Some people don't realize that some of these measures, like Measure ER,
Mhm.
it's not a permanent measure. It's a half cent raise in tax and sales tax. And that's to fund like our emergency rooms, Planned Parenthood, mental health services, different things that have
Mhm.
been affected by our current federal government that have had cuts.
Yeah.
We're seeing hospitals closing in small rural areas. It's to try to offset that. A lot of people are losing their Medi-Cal, or losing their insurance, and it's
Mhm.
to try to combat that right now. So it's for
Okay.
5 years, and it's a half cent tax.
It is designed to fill in gaps left by federal cuts.
Mhm.
The federal government cut a lot of programs that has trickled down out of the state, and the state having to cut programs that trickles down even further to the county. And there's a lot of things that the county Department of Health does, the county Department of Mental Health, that are at risk of being cut. This tax raises revenue, and it is said that it'll go towards these things. When you create revenue, you can either put it in a special fund or a general fund.
Mhm.
And a special fund says like it has to be spent on these programs.
Gotcha.
Because they're not entirely sure yet how the cuts will play out and what's going to be hit hardest. They haven't said in the way the ballot measure is written, like 10% of the money has to go to this, 20% has to go to this. It's going to raise money, but then the county supervisors are going to be able to vote when they create their budgets in future years, decide where that money needs to go. So one critique of this is that people are saying, like, you're saying you're going to use this money for XYZ,
Mhm.
but it doesn't actually enforce that. I think the counter argument to that would be, well, we don't know what cuts like the Trump administration might make in the future,
Mhm.
or if we somehow got a Republican governor or a Republican, mayor, things like that. So it gives them the freedom to use that money where they need to
Mhm.
use it.